Good morning, always a pleasure to have you here on the Mr. Dig channel. Today we're at Atomic Sand and we've got the drill rig going to show up any minute now, but I want to give you guys kind of a top view down and let you know what we're going to attempt to do today. So as you can see, they got the hill in really good shape. We're pushing all this sand down to the dredge. He's pumping it to the sand plant over there. But today's mission is to pop some test borings out there on that island and see what the sand consists of. We may go down to around 60 feet. I'm not exactly sure yet. We got to see what kind of rig we're dealing with and where they can access out there on that island. It's going to be a challenge. And then the really cool part comes tomorrow. The barge should show up tomorrow. We've got to somehow get it in the water. That's going to be a challenge in its own right. Then we're going to go out there and drill. Somehow they're going to drill down below the water level into the earth. I don't know exactly how deep we're going to go, but that'll give us an idea of the reserves that are still here at Atomic Sand below the surface level. It's going to be exciting today and tomorrow. We got storms coming, of course, as luck would have it. On the only 2 days that I'm trying to do this boring, we've got storms this afternoon and potentially tomorrow too, but I hope you guys will hang out with us. This should be very interesting. All right, y'all, the drill rig just showed up with Catawba Valley Resources, and then Terry. Where'd Terry go? He left me. Terry's on the four-wheeler over here. We're gonna take the guys out and get us a game plan.
Water all the way back around, right? And then we have to keep it out of the state because got a discharge permit over there, and back in the late '90s we did the same thing. It busted out a little bit and some places up, so it was a dirty mess.
I got you. Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, that's the reason for this. But yeah, just anywhere. He was asking about getting at the bottom. I told him we better drill on the roads.
Yeah. When you get out there, you'll sink.
Okay.
And you tell me where you want to start it. It doesn't make any difference to me. I'll go up there and get my little dozer at the top of the hill, and I'll come down here and.
Yeah, I mean, this is the main area right now that you're really wanting to figure out what's.
Yeah, because I mean, you can see, Cody, like just coming from the plant, it's just constantly, bringing silt and depositing it out here, and that's what's happened for years and years and years. So we just really don't know what's below us. Now we'll disregard probably the first
18,
I don't know, something like that because of the road stuff, but just want to get us an idea of what's down there, buddy.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's just
for this good stuff for years, boy.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, we can start out here at the farthest place and then just work our way back.
All right. And then we may have to take the dozer. I wouldn't mind, getting a good what the hell's the word I'm looking for? Representation of the whole island out here. So if we need to take and push off of a spur and get you out there, we can do that too.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, probably I'd say we'll do it every 100 feet for now. And then if it starts changing a lot, then we can put them in between. Okay. So you one at the end, two right here to front of the gate, the Polaris, and another one or two out through here back towards the plant. And then do the same thing. On the spurs? On the spurs. Okay. And then
go back this way
I mean, you're gonna go right there, probably right there where it starts going back up the hill. Is that?
I would say so.
Yeah, no, that'd be good because I mean we do have the option to come back in here, eventually. So we need to know what's down there too. So yeah, we'll start right there at the incline. Yep. And then, like you said, every 100 feet, and if it gets crazy, we have to pop more.
Yeah, we can nail it.
And you got plenty of room. If you go around the top of that road right there, there's plenty of room to turn around up there and come back through if you, instead of trying to worry about getting stuck.
Yeah, for now, we'll just need the rig as far as on land, so we can load everything up over there.
So you don't even really need the dozer in here too much.
No, just only when we start going off in other direction.
Yeah, no, we should be good. We'll load the rig up with all the tooling and we'll be ready to roll.
I like it. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, no, access, I've been in a whole lot worse places.
I can imagine.
I can imagine.
So yeah, this ain't a problem.
All right,
we'll get them loaded, and I'll mark all these views on X, the app. It's either way. I'll plot them all in there, and then I can pull them in and GPS coordinate. That way you have everything.
Beautiful. All right, I like it.
Cool.
All right, y'all, the professionals have arrived from Catawba Valley Engineering and Testing. If anybody knows how to do it, these fellas know how to do it right here. Now, I'm only familiar with the split spoon, guys, which is a metal tube that goes down, and just as the name implies, the spoon pops open and you get your sample. But y'all doing something I've never seen before. So you got these plastic tubes that will go into in the drill bits and then bring the samples up, or how's it work?
It's called a DT22 system, and we have an adapter that goes to these holes, and it goes to rods. But we hammer a rod down in the ground, and then we put another rod inside of that has these tubes. And we sample every 5 feet. We pull it out, put another one on, drop it back in, keep on going.
Gotcha.
Continuous.
I got you. And so then we'll take those samples and run them in the lab just to get our gradation and see what we're working with down there. Very cool, man. I'm excited about this project, guys. We've been wanting to know what's down there for a long time, and we're gonna find out today.
Yep. Round one.
Let's do it. See how good you are with that thing. We don't want no whoop-de-doos now. I want a nice, clean grade.
We'll flicker up when we get done.
This is a slick little rig right here, you guys. And Terry has built us a bridge, if you will. He made an additional pond and put some flashboard risers over there so we could raise the water level, keep the silt and stuff over there, so it doesn't continue to flow back and fill in our dredge pond. The dredge is right around the corner there. We're gonna pop our first hole right here, move about 100 feet as we said earlier, probably behind my truck somewhere, pop another one, and just get some good core samples out here on this island. Cody, is it super critical to be, you know, absolutely level, or?
Nah, we'll level up the rig before we get started.
Okay.
Yeah, it oscillates, slides in and out, and then it's got outriggers on the side.
I got you. Okay. All right. Cool. We need to change this to atomic drop paper, y'all. What's that do there, that rubber piece?
It just keeps it from like being metal on metal.
Okay.
It's just a kind of
absorber?
Yeah, little bumper. It's gonna be pretty loud.
Gotcha. I got my earplugs in my pocket.
All right. I'll grab ours real quick.
Yeah.
We got plenty right here.
I stuck them in my pocket this morning. I figured it'd be loud. All right, y'all, put your earplugs in. If not, you'd be walking around saying, huh?
That's it.
Feet.
Yeah, go 10 feet and then we'll start stopping.
Alright, so as y'all might have heard, the first 10 feet, since we know we put this dirt here, we're not going to sample it, we're just going to discard that. And then probably on the next section of pipe, they'll put the tube in there. That way we can get our sample out and start putting that in bags, run it through the lab and see what we got. Hey, Cody, how deep we going to go? 60 or?
As deep as we can go, I guess.
Okay.
Run out of the sand.
Alright. How deep can you go?
We've been 300 feet in the ground before.
Really?
Yep. So
Alright.
Still in sand 300 feet. I don't think you got a bar.
You'll be worried about too much.
Yeah, there you go.
They'll be mining this after we're gone.
That's right.
Probably will be anyway.
Probably will be. Hopefully.
Hopefully, yep.
You ain't gotta hammer it, do you?
Might not get much sample right here.
Yeah. Not much.
Just because it's so soft.
Yeah, up top's just gonna be a lot of silt. Interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be real silty up on the top, so it's gonna be cool to see, man.
Oh, absolutely.
As you can imagine, the top samples that we get are going to be pretty silty, especially with this far from the plant, because those smaller particles are going to flow farther away from the plant. So this test well, we'll see what it brings, you know, from down deep. But for the first, I don't know, 20 feet or so, I expect to see a lot of just silty sediment type stuff. Now, once we get further back, the closer to the plant we get, should be the better concrete sand, because those larger particle sizes aren't going to flow that far from the actual wash plant. I like it.
That's it, buddy.
You done that before, ain't you?
Yep. That plastic's super sharp. It'll slice your fingers.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Yeah. Oh.
Man, y'all go quick. You don't play around, do you?
Don't make no money playing around.
That's right. So each one of these tubes are just single use because you got to cut it?
Yeah, if we can get the sand out, we'll try, but most of the time you got to cut them.
Yeah, as wet as it is out here, they're probably going to be pretty hard packed. That'll do it. How long before you cut your finger?
Not long. I guarantee.
Cody, how come it don't fill the tube up all the way?
It's because it's so soft.
Okay.
It's unconsolidated, and then when you vibrate it, it kind of settles it together.
I got you. Okay. So a little bit of kaolin there. That's it. Now, as long as that storm will stay away, I think we'll be all right. But it's still got pretty dang hot out here. The guys that set them up a little tent so they can stay in the shade. We still popping holes. Anything interesting yet, Cody? Or same old stuff?
Not yet. We went through some white clay around 30 feet.
Did you? Okay.
We got a tube stuck in here we got to get out.
Uh-oh.
I thought it was rough one of them on there.
Got us a little bit of chalky stuff here, guys. That's not what we want to see.
Take a rod and an amble and beat it. Yeah, but you know, most of the time you don't do that because it blows up. But as soon as you start hitting that, it blows up and then it gets locked in that thing.
That kaolin's some nasty stuff, man.
Yeah, it's expansive too, so when it puts pressure on there, it locks it in that.
Gotcha. That junker's in there, man.
Yeah. Yeah, come on with it.
Got it?
There she comes.
Oh yeah, keep it coming.
There it is. Got it.
That's what that tit's on there for, to catch that tube. It helps if you turn it the right way. Oh, you idiot.
I'll edit that part out. Yeah.
Keep it. Why'd you, that's shorty. What'd you do with it?
Oh. Right there.
Why'd you need a shorty?
Just use this analog. Just use this analog.
I'll edit that part out too.
You're gonna be editing, bud.
I got my work cut out for me.
Oh yeah.
That's what we want to see right there. That looks more like it. Heck
That's sandy.
yeah.
That's sandy.
Beautiful. Nice coarse sand. So we've got a angular, let's see, a semi-angular quartz deposit here at Atomic Sand, and it is alluvial sand. Well, that's your big word for today. That means it was deposited by a river system who knows how many years ago, but that looks good right there. That's what we want to see, Cody.
That's what you're here for.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're here for. Yeah, that's what we're here for.
That's what everybody's here for.
That's why he bought it.
Now go ahead and punch into some diamonds or some gold or something like that.
We gotta work out a deal on that. Yeah. We might figure something out if we start finding that.
Now we have found amethyst out here.
Really?
Yeah. Nothing like jewelry grade or anything,
right.
but you know, it's definitely purple gem.
Yep, 30, 35.
I like it. Now, if you was to let that pipe wrench go, is there a chance it would keep going just because of the weight?
Yep.
The hole's already been. We went in the hole and we got the plug up, so we had to pull out.
Oh, I had to pull out. I got you. Okay, so it definitely would go.
Yeah, for sure.
That would be bad.
Yeah, that's a lot of tooling down the hole.
Yeah.
No, I mean, grab it in the middle.
Okay.
Because I mean, it's.
Oh yeah, that's heavy.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
How much that sucker weigh?
I think probably 30 pounds.
35 pounds or so?
I'd say every bit of it.
Yeah, that would be a bad day. Did I hear y'all say we were around approximately 30, 40, something like that?
That was 35. 35.
35.
This is going from 35 to 40.
Okay, beautiful. At least we're getting some easy pushes.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have said that, should I?
That's one of them deals when you say, oh, this is going to be an easy day. We're going to get home early.
Yeah.
And it never happens. What you need.
And that's everything. Slide it to that area. That hole is great.
What dummy said something about it being easy?
Yeah. Right.
I jinxed us.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what this one looks like. This is approximately 40 feet, but I don't like how hard it got down there. We might have hit another clay layer. Don't like the way that looks. Be careful, don't let that plastic get you.
I know. Well, you'll throw it. You already got a bag made?
That ain't bad. It's real dirty. Lots of silt. That white stuff is bad though. We don't want that.
That's sand.
There's sand in it, but there's a lot of kaolin too.
Yeah.
Got sand in it still.
Yeah. Depends on how much you want to wash.
Yeah. Who brought the Band-Aids?
I got a first aid kit in the truck.
Usually nobody. Or just put a pair of gloves on and not be stupid. Can't breathe. Give me that rod. We'll pull up 10 feet and tuck it back. Go ahead and pull 5. We'll pull 10 up.
If we use 5 feet, on the top.
Let's see if we can put that in there now.
So unfortunately for these fellas, the deeper we go, the longer it takes because they have to push that tube down, hook all the pipe, pull the tube out, and then another 5 feet. So it's taking a little bit of time. I think this is going to be 40 feet here. Let's see what we got. That looks better, Bubba. We'll see. Good sand. Can you adjust the knife on that thing?
Yeah, they like to slide up in there.
Oh, I see it now. It's just like a hook.
Yeah, it's just a hook blade. Oh, it done broke off. We gotta get a new one.
Okay. I'm worried about these storms right now. We got one to the east of us and a big one to the west of us. If that thing shifts, we might get wet, but at least it'll cool things off a little bit because it's hot out here. Hey, is the handle on your pipe wrench gonna be okay?
Probably not.
Okay.
Thanks for that.
I didn't want to reach my hand in there. There we go. Yeah, a little kaolin mixed in there, but that's pretty. I'll take it. A little bit finer sand here with some silt material to it, but then it transitions into this nice pretty white sand, which is what we love. A little bit of kaolin on it too, but that'll wash off. We're gonna see how long it takes before Clayton slices his finger open over here.
That's what those.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Tips are check valves.
Hopefully not at all.
It comes out these right here, spills over, supposed to. That's why it's designated.
Good deal. So now add the little bags inside of our big bag here. So far, so good. I'm probably going to have to turn y'all off in a minute, though. It's hot out here, and I know the GoPro is going to overheat in a minute, so if I randomly disappear, that's why. We're going to hit something real hard down around 50 feet, guys. That looked like it was easy, man.
It didn't jerk like it broke.
Hey, just cause you on camera, don't mean you gotta act like it's tough.
My bad, my bad. Nothing's on there.
Nothing's on there. What's that mean?
That means it's no good.
Uh-oh. We lose the pipe?
Yeah, it means it's still down in the bottom of the rod.
I don't know.
It was stuck like that first one.
Right. So the plastic's still down there, and whatever that hard stuff was.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, mud eye, bud.
So what do? You just drive another one down there, or?
Pull it up and get it out like we did earlier.
Okay. All right.
Beat it out.
Okay. Can't nothing be easy, can it?
No. Nothing easy.
Nope. If it was easy, everybody be doing it.
Enjoy it. Wouldn't be fun if it was easy.
That's right, man. Gotta have a challenge. Well, if any place in the world give you a challenge, it's this spot right here, man.
I guarantee.
I'm at Atomic Sand today. We're drilling holes over here. I see the black wall, though. Yeah, I see it. Is it pouring over there? Yeah. I see the black wall. It's trying to come this way. All right, I appreciate the heads up. Everything going okay? There she comes. That was my dad calling. He said we got a deluge coming.
Who?
Deluge. That's your big word for today. A crap ton of rain.
Oh. Deluge.
Deluge.
I hear you.
That might be one of them Graniteville words. Y'all ain't never heard that one before.
No, but
A lot of rain.
a lot of rain.
I see it too. Come on, rain, give us a break, man. We got work to do. I don't know if it's gonna allow it though. Like you heard a while ago, Dad called and said it is raining cats and dogs at the landfill and headed this way. What was it giving us a hard time?
All of it.
There's a lot of pebbles out here too. You know, pebble beds, creek beds. More fine white sand with a good bit of kaolin content to it. Don't look bad though. That'll wash out.
What y'all use that for?
Concrete sand.
So you'll get the daggum bull crap out of it?
Yeah, we'll wash it all out.
Fines.
Yep. So a lot of the fines that we wash out make up this whole island too, because that's what we're trying to get rid of.
You want the granular.
That's right. So not only do the granular sand flow out here, all the stuff that we don't want winds up out here in this island too.
Okay. I got you a picture. My man's got her kickstand. No screwdriver in there?
Do with that,
Oh yeah, it was packed in there, wasn't it?
Yeah. Hey, screwdriver. Oh, there's something hard in there.
Yeah, that's and they hit a layer of kaolin. That stuff's it's a monster, man. We hate that stuff.
Kaolin, that's what you call it?
Kaolin, yeah. Yeah, like if you see over there on that wall, that pink and that white, it's kaolin. It's what
That's right there in the middle.
it's what they make porcelain out of, and then they also goes into a lot of cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, and the gloss on your magazine paper.
Interesting.
And over in China, they'll take and melt it down. That's what makes your toilets and your porcelain sinks, and porcelain comes from it too. It's real fine though. You see them particles?
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's like chalk for a chalkboard too.
Sounds like money.
If you had enough of it, yeah. There's some big kaolin mines around here. That's not what we want to hear. This thing's a big old ground rod, ain't it?
Yeah. Lightning rod or ground rod, whatever you want to call it.
Doggone it. Yeah, that one wasn't too far off.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
We're standing right beside all this.
Yeah, let's stand by the metal pipe.
Everybody grab a hold of it.
Yeah.
Break time.
Yeah. That's the knife. Is it coming this way or what?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I don't want to get started.
All right, we're gonna have to take a break, unfortunately. Mother Nature's not gonna play nice today. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and call it at 55 right there. Reason being, my property line is just right up there at those trees, so we can't really mine any deeper than 60 feet right here in this area anyhow. So they're gonna pick up, let's let the storm come through. Looks like it may just clip us. I think the darker part is going to go around us. We're gonna move about 100 feet down the bridge here and pop another one. We'll go deeper as we get closer to the plant, because that's where all the really good sand is going to be anyway. As I explained earlier, those heavy materials, the actual heavier grains of sand, aren't going to run this far out, so we should get better sand as we get closer to the plant. We might be living right, y'all. I think it's just going to skirt right on by us, so they went ahead and moved the drill rig up to spot number 2. Let's go see what it's got in store for us. We got lucky, Cody.
Yeah, I think it's close.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not mad at the wood this thing.
Yeah, this feels actually nice. Alright, so again, we're going to throw the first 10 feet away, and then put the tube on there and get our first sample. Probably going to be pretty silty, seeing how all the silt flows out here. Being the first one, that'll probably be pretty silty. Feel good, don't it?
Way better than that sun. I
Yeah, it was getting hot there for a minute. Getting flashlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be pretty silty. And some fine sand too, though. Real fine. Be good golf course sand. I don't like to hear that thunder, y'all. Not with this big old drill pushing a lightning rod down into the ground. This should be 20 right here, oughtn't it?
Yeah, it's 15 to 20.
15 to 20 feet, okay. And this one could be a little bit slimy too, just because of the silts. Going through those silt layers until we get down to some hopefully decent sand here on the next couple pushes.
Hey, shorty. Nah, that one's fine. We can clear out. Alright, it's coming.
Getting a little coarser.
Something plugged up the end of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of rock out here too. Could have got you. Okay, I see it's got like a little screen filter on it.
Yeah, little Chinese handcuffs.
Yeah. Yeah, you won't get it back, huh? If you do, it'll be cut up. Yep, some old putty. Little bit of sand, but mainly all that silt done washed from the plant. This is 20 to 25 right here, y'all. Real fine sports sand. What depth was this, Cody?
That's 30 to 35.
30 to 35, all right. Still Play-Doh.
Be good for somebody making a pocket.
Yeah.
That stuff's pretty damn sticky.
Yeah, it is. Maybe we'll get into the pottery business. All right, Clayton, give me something better, buddy.
I'm working on it.
Man, still sticky. And the reason being is y'all can imagine, so all the material that's getting flooded off from the plant, those fine materials, all that putty and stuff is just going to run all the way out here. So on the perimeter of this island, that's where all the real fine, well, here's a good example right here. All this stuff just washes out on the perimeter of the island. I'm very hopeful, and I believe there's going to be a lot better sand again as we get closer to the plant and out in the center of the island. Or at least I sure hope so. A little bit's better than nothing.
Right at the bottom of
Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we hit the sand, boys.
Yeah, we in it now. All right, good. So this will be probably, hopefully, the worst results that we get out of the whole place because we're on the very perimeter of the island. That one there, we got into some virgin ground, so that's good to know. We got good sand there still in virgin, but as you can tell, this whole perimeter is going to be all where the snot, so to speak, runs from the plant out here. So this should be the worst one. Hopefully, as we, again, I hate to keep saying it, but we get closer to the plant, should have a lot better sand.
That's good.
You done playing on that dozer yet?
You're trying to hear that back up a long way too.
You don't ever get tired of that thing, do
No,
you?
I love that thing. That's my favorite.
Terry, so this hole here, the first one, we hit virgin around 45, I think it was. This one has been the worst, which was we expected because we're on the outskirts of the island. But we're down to 50 feet right now, and it ain't been nothing but, you can look at them bags right there, it ain't been nothing but putty.
This was one of the deeper spots. This was the last place that Amco was with that long ladder on it.
Okay.
So this is probably going to be one of your deeper spots.
Yeah. But we just hit sand at, I think it was 50.
Yeah,
50 feet. We just hit sand. So we're gonna push one more. I don't know how deep you think we ought to go out here. I mean, would the overburden being that
I know this
that thick?
Yeah.
I mean, you ain't gonna get through it. So I'm gonna let them push one more, I think, and then we're gonna move up closer to the plant. The samples, am I right, Terry? They should get better as we get closer to the plant, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because all the heavies are falling out up there.
Right.
Then we got bud once you get in the virgin ground with it too.
Yeah.
You'll pick up more.
Good sand. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah,
All right.
through here, and this is what we got. It'd be, you'd have to get everything out there, then you'd have to get a bunch of stuff off here.
Right, yeah.
Make it hard to pump.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that stuff's, it's real snotty.
Yeah.
All right, I'll tell them to push one more just to see, you know, for sure that was a transition,
Right.
and then we'll go ahead and move. Cody, if we can, let's just push one more. Cody had a good idea though. He started us a pottery business.
I know, that's it. That's what it's good for.
There's what you got. 45 to 50.
Got 35 in the ground, right?
Just right at the bottom.
That's where it very started transitioning into some sand. We in something now, Bubba.
Give me a heads up before you do it.
No.
That's your hard kaolin right there.
There it is, yeah.
And it's hard.
Yeah. This is 60?
55.
55? Okay.
We hit that little bitty, well, we'll see what's in there. We hit that little seam of sand, and then we got right back in this kaolin. And this, I mean,
it's hard packed.
It's brick.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
This stuff don't play around, man. It's nasty.
What do you think, Terry?
Might make it. They're getting close.
I can't tell which way the storms are going today, man. They just going all over the place. Yeah. There you go.
He was in sand.
Yep.
We just hit that seam at the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm. There's your sand, Terry.
Yep. 5
medium course.
Yeah.
Go back down.
Okay.
Let's do it. I don't know if we can go back.
Terry said he wants to go to 100 on this one.
Nah.
I don't know. Once you're in that,
one hand and something else in the other one, see which one goes first.
if you're in that kaolin.
All right, let's move on to the next one. I say let's move on up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, let's move on up another. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe somewhere in between the two trucks.
Okay.
Because we still gonna be on that outskirt clay layer out here. Yeah, I want to get back a little bit towards the center of the island out here. I think right back there we're still gonna be in some snotty stuff. Let's see, maybe somewhere. Cody, let's probably go right in here somewhere. That's a neat little unit right there. Geoprobe. That's gonna be the honey hole right there, boss. All right, give me some better news, Cody.
That looks better.
Does it? Good.
I think it's sand.
Loosen it up a little bit.
Yeah, see if we can slide out. May not slide up. Some of it is.
It's trying to come. Oh yeah, I like that a lot better.
Yeah, that looks pretty good there.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's some more nice, definitely coarser sand, which I'm actually kind of surprised of it being more up toward the surface, so it should get better, hopefully, as we go deeper, a little more coarser.
Oh yeah, come on.
That looks more better.
Easy, cold, wet, weak. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, a little finer sand there. I'll take that. Anything but clay.
Pretty good stuff there.
Yeah, that ain't bad. A little finer, but that's okay. You got it that time, buddy. I think you did.
Yeah.
There you go. A little bit of clay down at the bottom.
Got a couple seams.
Finer sand, coarser. All right, I'm happy with that. Thank goodness. Get into some better looking sand. That hole out there, I knew it was gonna be bad, but I didn't think it was gonna be that bad.
Got a little cohesion to it, but that's
all right, so this is 30 to 35. Hey, a little finer.
What you got?
This one's got that
deposit with some mica in it. That'll work though. That'll be a great sports sand right there for golf courses and baseball fields. Cool. Might have to take the hose pipe and blast that out. We got a hose down at the shop if you need it.
It's full. Full to 10.
That's tough stuff. You say pulled out by hand, Clayton?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
How you want.
Hopefully that's a good sign.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I think we're going to have to wash that one out.
Yeah, man. Sand is just full of sand.
Sand. Thank goodness. Uh-oh. I'll make sure to move my fingers.
Yeah. That's some fine sand.
Fine sand, yep.
Got a lot of that's that clay.
A little bit of clay too, yeah. So what they'll use this for is they'll use this out on the putting greens, the real fine sand, because those blades of grass are so fine out there. I should have had the camera rolling. Would have caught that hammer flying at me. So they're trying to pound out that kaolin, but it is stuck in that pipe. I mean stuck. It's bad stuff, dude. What we at, 40 to 45 now, I think?
Yeah, you ain't gonna bag, I'll do it.
Super fine sand up here. Yeah. There. Okay. Okay, y'all. Sorry, my phone wouldn't quit ringing. We abandoned that last hole at 50 feet because we're still in clay. We moved around here to the next spot just to kind of give you your bearings. We were probably straight behind my truck on that last hole, but we came around on the spur that Terry took the D6 this morning and made us a road out here. So we're still on the outskirts, so I anticipate we're still going to have a good bit of clay on this one too, but we'll find out here directly. 10 to 15. Yeah, I figured it was going to be clay though to start with. A little bit of fine sand down here toward the bottom, so next one should be okay. Careful. I like cool content, but I don't need you losing a finger out here, man.
This is
15 to 20, okay. Same scenario. Except for down at the bottom, very fine. I mean, very fine sand. And a little bit up this way too. And here's 20 to 25.
Okay.
Come on, baby. There you go, some of it. Is that it? We didn't get much of a sample on this one.
We got some more in here.
Cody, explain to me earlier, because I didn't have the camera going, but you were saying that because of the water pressure, when you pull that pipe up a little bit, that water will shoot up in there?
Yeah. If you're in the clays, it's not as bad, but when you get in the sands, it'll flow. It's called heaving sands or flowing sands.
Okay. It's just from the water pressure.
Yeah, the hydrostatic pressure, the head pressure from the water being, we're 25, 30 feet below grade.
Yeah.
Water table is probably 5 feet below grade. So we've got 20 feet ahead.
Right.
Flowing and pushing
it up into the tube. That's interesting. 20 to 25. Right?
25, 30.
How come I can't never get that right?
Look at the bag. I got a cheat sheet.
Good thing I don't work here.
Yeah. I got the bag made up.
There's some sand.
A little bit of sand.
Yep, fine sand. I'll take it.
It's still got a lot of
Yep, super fine sand. Like we said though, we expected that out here on this edge. 35 to 40. Fine sand again?
Yeah.
Real fine sand.
40, 45, Rick.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what old 40 to 45 looks like, buddy.
Yeah. There's a little bit of sand in there.
Yep, still fine. Okay. You had to go and find the clay, didn't you, Cody?
Yeah.
This is what depth?
45 to 50.
45 to 50, okay. Well, as suspected, we hit clay down at 50 feet on that last hole. The guys are going to go ahead and move and set up here. Now, we're getting a lot closer to the plant. So we're only, I don't know, 200 feet from the plant. So out here, I'm really hopeful and praying that we hit some good concrete sand. But we're going to pop approximately, if we want to, 10 holes out here on the island. And then tomorrow we got a barge coming at 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock a.m. Now they're a little bit larger than expected because the smaller ones were tied up. So it's gonna be very interesting getting those things off the tractor trailer into the water. Then we gotta get that machine onto the barges. It's gonna make for some interesting content. So now will be a great time to subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. It's free. And then also hit the notifications bell to let you know when that video comes out. But it's gonna be an eventful day, to say the least. But I sure do appreciate you guys watching. It's the whole reason that I make these videos. So do me a favor, if you don't mind, hit the thumbs up button down there. It just takes a second and it helps us out tremendously. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow.